and the CGI is amazing in this. The way they execute it.
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? Is it a monster?
Oh, why hello there YouTube and welcome back to Monster Month and its monster reviews. So, I am your host Frank N. Stein, and this next monstrous review requires no introduction. I am reviewing the classic Jurassic Park. Yes. Based on the book by Michael Crichton, directed by Steven Spielberg, and it also starring Sam Neill, Lord Dern, Jeff Goldblum, Richard Attenborough, Bob Peck, Martin Freirigo or something, B.D. Wong, Samuel L. Jackson, Wayne Knight, Joseph Mazzelgo or something, and Adrian Richards or something or other. So, obviously, this film is very well known. It made box office records and history by being a film to feature dinosaurs, but to have the first realistic effects and great visuals on these animals, monsters. So basically in this, archaeologist Dr. Alan Grant is invited to go to this theme park which is not yet opened, called Jurassic Park, and is amazed to find that through science they've managed to bring back dinosaurs with DNA extraction and frog extraction, and at first is amazed by this till a tropical storm happens and there's a fat hacker named Dennis who hijacks the system and turns off the security system with the dinosaurs in, and they all break out of their cage and unleash chaos on the island, and the dinosaurs run rampant. And the first dinosaurs we see in there are brachiosaurs, which are herbivores, which are friendly creatures, and then we see the triceratops, but of course the most memorable scene of all in this movie is the T-Rex. My God, that was a ferocious beast. The first thing we see, and it does that almighty roar, and the scene is forever embedded into our memories, and I imagine was pretty scary back in 1993 for little kiddies back then watching this movie, but the animatronics and the CGI is amazing in this. The way they execute it is just visually stunning. And for this, the dinosaurs really did steal the show in this movie, particularly the king of the dinosaurs, the T-Rex. And of course, I can't forget the velociraptors, which, like that kitchen scene and the raptors. And of course, the performances that were given in this film by the young child actors as well were great. Of course, I can't forget the acting talents of Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern and Richard Attenborough. They were great in this too in their characters. Of course, John Hammond, Richard Attenborough's character, he was quite a nice old man, but deep down he was completely unaware of the consequences of his actions given what happened with the dinosaurs in the end, and that he underestimated his creation. And of course, Dr. Alan Grant, played by Sam Neill, had a big change of heart by then, because he said that they were no more than genetically engineered theme park monsters. And I thought, hey, if that is monstrous and gigantic creatures, that's gotta be monster movie-ish for us. Of course, there was other things in this movie like adventure and drama and thriller, and that was all good in there. And yeah, I do consider some horror in there with like the raptors when they ate Samuel Jackson off screen and they found his arm. Of course, there was also, just the scene where the T-Rex ate the lawyer guy and he was on the toilet. At least his bum was in the right place. This has some horror moments in there, but this is meant to be a family-friendly film. It's a 12A PG. Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom were 12s. The first trilogy was a PG. This came with two other sequels, which did not quite top this one that I'm reviewing, but this has gone down as a classic. I mean, Steven Spielberg directed a monstrous horror before with Jaws, and he gave us that same scare factor again with the dinosaurs, particularly with the T-Rex. So, any dislikes? I don't think I've got anything to dislike. Well, there is one scene. The scene where the T-Rex attacks, it comes out of its cage or enclosure, that when it pushes the car over the edge into the dinosaur enclosure, there's a massive drop. What happened there? That doesn't make sense. But anyway, who cares? It's a great film, a classic, and I'm glad I watched it. So, Jurassic Park. My ratings for this, it's easy for me. It gets 5 out of 5 from me for Jurassic Park. So let me know down in the comments below. Do you like this one? Is it great? Be sure to share all that. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to the official Random Horror YouTube channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I'll be back next Friday, which is unfortunately the last one. I know, but I'll be ending it with a double feature. So, until then, I've been your host, Frankenstein. Don't have nightmares. See ya!